Not accurate. Rees Mogg dismantles SNP and independence polls, Union stronger since Brexit. Jacob Rees-Mogg has dismantled the SNP case for independence, claiming the Union has been stronger since Brexit. The leader of the House of Commons said it was fascinating that the rise in support for the SNP correlates very strongly with the increase in powers for the European Union. Mr. Rees-Mogg claimed the opinion polls were a snapshot of what people are saying at a particular time and not always enormously accurate. He said, if they were accurate, I'm not sure we'd have a Conservative majority of 80 at the moment. So I think one has to be cautious about one's interpretation of opinion polls. And the one poll they had in 2014 showed a comfortable majority for remaining in the United Kingdom, which the SNP at the time said was the decision for a generation. The Brexiteer also argued the COVID-19 pandemic proved the strength of the Union, especially when it came to funding, and downplayed Scotland's desire to join the EU. He continued, £8.2 billion of UK taxpayers' money available for Scotland, which wouldn't have been there had Scotland been an independent nation within the EU. So I think the real strength of the Union has become increasingly apparent. And the supposed advantages of being in the EU just aren't there. Ireland is now a net contributor to the EU budget. You've got to have the euro. A new country entering would have to be a member of Schengen. So I think since we've left the European Union, since the vote for Brexit, actually the United Kingdom looks stronger, and the European Union a less attractive proposition. It comes as a new poll by Survation found 52% people would vote for Scotland to become an independent country, the 16th showing support for independence. The pollsters also quizzed people on how they intend to vote in the 2021 Holyrood elections, with the SNP projected to win 53% of the constituency vote and 41% of the regional list vote. Scotland's Constitution Secretary Mike Russell has said Scotland should aim for full EU membership if it becomes independent. Addressing a recent SNP fringe event, Mr. Russell said, I've been on record as wishing to see Scotland rejoin the EU, and to that extent a halfway house is not what I'm looking for. The Constitution Secretary said it is a sign of Scotland's goodwill and intent the position is to return to the bloc as a full member state. In response to the concerns, Mary Black MP, the SNP's shadow Scotland secretary, said, despite Jacob Rees-Mogg's best attempts to muddy the water to justify his party's extreme Brexit plans that will leave us poorer and worse off, the reality is that Scotland is being dragged out of the EU against its will, with our rights and freedoms stripped away. Being part of the EU has allowed us to travel, live and work freely across member states, be part of innovative and leading projects, and work together on some of the biggest challenges facing us at home and abroad. In stark contrast, the Tories are imposing their extreme Brexit vision, which will isolate the UK on the world stage and hit people's livelihoods and pockets. Far from being global Britain, the Tories are heading towards Little Britain with their hardline plans. Their Trump-like bid to deny democracy in Scotland is entirely unsustainable, with 16 consecutive polls now showing majority support for independence. Yet again, Jacob Rees-Mogg has demonstrated that he is not just detached from this century, but from reality.